Where are you split in your life? Where do you have knowledge? Like, I want more from work. I want more from love. I want more from myself. I need to heal my relationship with food. I need to heal my relationship with money. I need to heal my relationship with my body. I need to heal my relationship with social media and technology. I need to heal my relationship with my family. And healing doesn't always mean coming together. You see that? Sometimes healing is actually moving away from something, which means coming back together with yourself, restoring wholeness, because it is the gap that has us seek things that don't feel good about ourselves, right? To fill the space, to fill the split. And when we decide to move away from that thing, we step back towards our totality. So we come back to that quote, dream the impossible dream and the world will not grind you under, it will lift you up. This is the trick. This is what all teachers and philosophers who really counted, who really touched the alchemical gold, this is what they understood. This is the shamanic dance in the waterfall. This is how magic is done. By hurling yourself into the abyss and discovering it's a featherbed. Man, I have to keep trusting in this truth and it keeps validating itself. Man, it is so powerful to live on this edge and to be reminded of this edge. I have to live it with you, you know? I'm not preaching from some sort of pulpit. I'm saying, like, fuck, I'm in the trenches. I'm in the experience. You know, I think whenever someone says, I got it all figured out, or this is the laser lined, do these 5 things and you'll get 6 things and then another 12. It just requires this courageous alignment, this courageous stepping towards sometimes our values that we've never even really claimed. So our life can be already living totally out of alignment. And that feels normal because we grew up with people living totally out of alignment. So when we ask ourselves, what do I truly value? That can be the first time that instead of running from who we are, we stop. And there's this moment of grief, and maybe many moments, maybe anger too. Like, who taught me this? Where did I learn it? And you realize that you miss yourself so much. You realize that when you finally stop running from who you are and the truth of what you want and the truth of your circumstances, that there is an immense grief present, but it's one of those transformative griefs that says, welcome back. We missed you. We love you. We need you. And you know, that really is the act of the wounded child, the wounded adolescent running from the essence of our heart, the essence of our soul. And the adult says, I got you. I'm going to repair the split. I'm going to step into that space that feels so terrifying because I'm afraid I might lose it all. But you gain yourself, you gain so much. And that's why just laying a boundary can feel like this immense leap across a valley that feels like you can't even, the two peaks just can't meet. And it feels like such a giant thing when just learning the act of saying, no, that doesn't align, that doesn't fit for me. And someone in the session this morning on Mind, which we'll put the link in my bio, I go live generally every Sunday morning at 8:30 a.m. Pacific time. And we talk about these things. And if you love my solo episodes, I mean, then I go live every Sunday on that and talk about this. But someone said, I need to learn to say no to myself. And I said, look at the fascinating use of that language. It's punitive. It's to deny yourself something, as opposed to, because that's what we do, right? I need to deny myself that food. I need to deny myself that alcohol. I need to deny myself that phone. I need to deny myself that toxic relationship. I need to deny myself porn. I need to deny myself whatever. And as opposed to, I need to say yes to myself, not no to myself, but like yes to what actually aligns, what I actually want, the behaviors that feel good, the ones that expand me. That's what I need to say yes to, not no to myself. I've been saying no to myself through those behaviors. I need to say yes to myself. So say yes to yourself. Claim the space, the potential that you've been chasing in other people. The greatest act of rebellion is to claim all of it. You know, people talk about getting a revenge body after a breakup. I'm like, get a revenge soul. Become everything that relationship you sought. Become everything that you gave away. Become everything that your heart and your soul is calling you towards. When will you do that? As Tony Robbins says, we change because it hurts so much we have to, or we learn so much we have to, which learning so much that it hurts, really. But you don't have to wait for those things. Just the awareness of untapped potential creates pain, as I said. But don't wait it to hurt so much that self-abandonment becomes illness or depression, and we might already be there, so there's no shaming that. But we say, okay, you're here, now what? Or you're on your way there, now what? Stop running from who you are and become who you are.